Fade in over. Okay. First things first. Eliminator. The default for me. Whoop. That's my phone. All right.
New card drops incoming.
There's a card drop right next to me, but this area kind of sucks. Go back to my regular. Okay, I hear something behind me. Oh, it sucks, but about time, lol. Yeah, I got distracted by Genshin. They released their like concert recording, and I got a bit emotional listening to music. Music's always been one of those things that really gets me. Growing up as a music guy, my school and stuff at high school, so I had to kind of sitting there for a while, get a bit of chest to calm down before I got on stream. How about you? How's it going? Like, it's like I usually don't, you know, feel emotional or like tear up or anything when it comes to things like you know, even like really sad stuff like at my grandma's funeral and stuff like that. The moment I got to say goodbye to her though, I did tear up, but like, so like I'm not like emotionless. I now know that I'm not a sociopath, which is a good thing. But at the funeral or anything, it's just like I just didn't feel anything much. Well, not didn't feel anything, but it's just like a not tear up moment. But you give me like a cutscene with really good music, like Genshin's been nailing it recently, and or even like no cutscene, but just good music and timing on that. And I'm feeling it. So going all right. Crammed like 3 projects today. Oh yeah, it's like end of the. But you still have. Oh yeah, you have to finish out your projects, right? Oh, 1 more week, right? Or is it? Are you done? One more and then it's 2 weeks off, right? Hello, Mohammed. Long time. Sorry, I wasn't looking on that chat. I am seeing 0 card drops, guys. Even though I already got 2, but these 2 are the most minimal upgrades I've ever seen. Nice. When are you planning to kind of get started on your project car? Like after uni starts or what? You've been saving money for a while. Are you still at the McDonald's job? School do be hard, Mohammed. I never want to go back to school. My mom keeps on asking me whether I want to go like get a master's. I'm like, why? That does not sound like a good time to me. Oh, do you switch? Do you get another job now? I thought at some point you were at McD's.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, of course it's still that way. Oh, that's annoying.
Turn left.
I need 4 people to get eliminated before he wins this race. I don't have to retry this eliminator. That would be great.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 400 meters. Turn sharp left.
I need him to completely mess it up here. To some trees, maybe. I need to go the direct route here. Oh, into the tree, I do. Oh, wow. Hey, okay, cool, we're good. I'm passing, so it's good. So you good? There you go. Not anymore. I just do whatever. Doing game comps. What's game comps? Are you doing development work? I don't know what game comps are. Hey, got that done. It's been a hot minute, Mohammed. I haven't seen you since I've been back from the break I had. My dad's annoyed that I ignored him for the whole month I was in Hong Kong. He like wrote me an email, and we're gonna have lunch tomorrow. He says he wants to discuss our relationship. I was like, okay. Tournaments. I'll do some stuff on Blender. Assetto Corsa. Ooh, wow. Wow. That sounds really awesome. SXR92. It's S1. Do I have an A class? There. Oh no, that's 05. Why is this 725? Anyway, whatever. Oh, I know why. This is currently tuned for HRA, so I gotta use another car. Pay decent money for Blender work. That's cool though. I learned Blender for a little bit. I was like a video guy for a long time yeah, in my high school I was the video guy, so I was the guy doing like special effects and the only guy that knew how to work After Effects and did a little bit of Blender. Definitely not good enough to actually model anything. It was literally just using like pre-made presets and rendering and stuff like that. So I'm definitely not at your level that can actually model stuff, but that's really cool. I did have to learn it even more to actually do like really simple modeling because I had to teach some kids how to do it for like summer camp at some point. But yeah, I am not looking, well, I'm looking forward to eating something that I usually won't be able to eat because I can go anywhere with my dad instead of worrying about whether my grandpa likes it. So that's a plus, but I'm not looking forward to the conversation we're gonna have tomorrow. It's not gonna be a conversation I want to talk about. Someone's in trouble, I guess. I mean, just a bit of context. My parents are divorced, and he's the one with the affair. So he was the one seeing somebody else. So he's left. So our relationship is not. I wouldn't say it's bad. Like I've never really like held it against him or anything. But it's just like almost naturally, it's not gonna be as close as he probably wants it to be at this point. And I fully admit that I'm definitely closer to my mom than my dad, but you know, I don't think that's weird. I need to find a new job sometime in Jan or Feb. Nice. He's like going back into like service industry stuff, or thinking about like kind of semi-related to like comp sci stuff. But yeah, he's gonna definitely act like I'm in trouble, and I'm gonna act like I am in trouble. I don't want to have to deal with the fact that I don't want to have to tell him that I really don't care. He's still my dad, so I still kind of value the relationship, but I can't say that I actually do care that much though. Rough service? Yeah, I mean, it's just consistent work. It might not be the best work or the highest pay, but so have you like been modeling like cars or something? Like what type of blender work have you been doing? Like, what do they need modeling for? Oh, cool. So when it's a bad model, we get to blame you for the next mods, if I ever do mods. JK. If I'm not even playing Motorsport yet, I'm probably not going to be playing Assetto anywhere near in the future. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting lunch for sure. See if I can make it. I'm just gonna try and enjoy my food and focus on that, I guess. Maybe the Lotus. Oh, it doesn't really matter what I take though. Gera maybe? Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, when I was in Hong Kong I was just kind of like tuned out to everybody but people in Hong Kong, so that's like legitimately like what I did. As soon as I was done working, like I completely ignored everything that was happening in Canada or anywhere that's not Hong Kong. So oh yeah, if it wasn't obvious, he wasn't there. I was with my mom the whole time, as I mentioned before. So this is not a very good car. It has like no handling whatsoever. But actually no, it has okay handling, but it's not the best. It's really like, it's almost like the front will turn. I'm gonna try and apologize maybe tomorrow, see how that goes. Front wheel drive? No, this is not front wheel drive. Imagine if I was going like 250 front wheel drive, imagine how much power that I have to be, and how much understeer height I have to deal with. Oof. It's a nightmare. Oh wow, there goes my wing. Now it's even faster, right? There we go. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have a better family dynamic than I do. Well, not really. Not even like family, it's just the dynamic with my dad. From what I've heard, even like my dad's family doesn't like him as much anymore. They don't respect him nearly as much as before. There's no hiding what happened. But it is what it is. I'll probably just be silent tomorrow and let him like vent. Hopefully that works. I think he's gonna like want change or whatnot. And I'm just like, what do you want? Oh, any news from uni? Yeah, techno. Yeah, that's not gonna be until like maybe what is it? What's the timeline these days? I kind of forgotten now. Will you know by like February, March, somewhere there, right? Or was it April? I kind of forgot. Oh, so like March. Makes sense. Is that? Oh yeah, those are bars. Mr. Krazovic, welcome. Just crazy. Mr. Crazy, you know. Alright, crazy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I have to do a circuit. At least this Hot Wheels circuit is with S2. Imagine if this was B class. I'd be suffering. Circuits are long anyway, but at least it's S2. Terrence with the sub on YouTube. Thank you. Don't know if he's watching the stream right now, but welcome. Original name was Mr. Crazy. What happened to that? What's the story behind the name change? Was it a streamer? Oh, somebody else was called Mr. Crazy. Got it. Trust this car is front wheel drive because no way you slide in this much. I don't know about that trust me bro moment right there. Apparently rejecting all trust me bro comments. I'm scarred by the completionist response video of trust me bro. Too much trust me bro at the moment. Oh no? Not somebody else. Oh. If there's a story behind an interaction with that streamer, maybe. That's okay. You don't have to get into it if you don't want to. You make tunes. I see, I see. Yeah, I can be asked. It's just, I just love driving so much that like this, like back and forth trying to test stuff is not for me. I just end up downloading him. Big one. No, it's okay. This one already has a tune on it. It's not a very good one, but I'm only using it because this is required for this. I don't actually use that Gara very often. Keep Discord. Okay, that's good. You chose the right time to tell me that. Not while I'm driving. Stop telling me I don't want nitro. Get me out of here. Whoa. Sorry. What? Did you like learn Blender? Like this looks really good. Oh wait, did you like do this from? Did you do this from scratch? This is like import. Thanks for the offer though, Miss Crazy. If I ever like go on a downloading tune spree once in a while just to sell some cars, and you maybe possibly test one of them. Some are scratch. Damn. That, I don't know what I was expecting, honestly, saying that people will pay for your work. I should have already known that was gonna be good. I don't know like why in my mind it never like really like occurred to me how and then like part of mods and stuff that it was gonna be actually look like cars. For some reason I felt like maybe it's just like random blenders, like not I don't know what happened, but like that's when it connected for me. That looks awesome though. You wanna make a 3D stickman for my model? JK, I don't want that. You have a team. Wow, that's cool. Many files. What do you mean? Oh, thank God. Sprint races are the best. Because they're short on Hot Wheels. And there goes the wing. Didn't want it anyway. Pinned. Oh God. Flying, not enough downforce. Yeah, this is like a... The problem with 3D is that I don't know who would rig it up. I don't know how to rig a 3D model. Because I use YouTube Studio and that's pure 2D. It'd be hilarious though, just the 3D stick, man. What a waste of Blender material, even though it's all fake. It's all digital anyway, but That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. That actually kind of made my day so far. That's cool to learn about. That there's somebody super talented in my chat. We're almost there. I just need somebody that's good at art. That's the dream. Eventually, somebody will have a passion for like doodling and art-ish, and then I could ask them to help me out trying to design my next model, and then I could finally try and get a new model. Not too talented? What do you mean? Blender's hard. That crap ain't easy. I know. I've used it. I mean, the best way to gauge your Blender skill is how many shortcuts do you use. Right? I think that's a very apt way to gauge how good you are with Blender. And I'm pretty sure you probably use quite a bit of quite a few keyboard shortcuts. You're not a go to the toolbar and click kind of guy, I think. A C-class one of these. True, exactly. Exactly. The same thing with all sort of digital art though. The more keyboard shortcuts you use, the more likely you are that you're actually good. I'm a decent video editor, or like I used a lot of Premiere, but I don't have that many shortcuts. At least, actually no. I used to use quite a few, and then I've completely forgotten them now. Plus, I've changed keyboard layout since like high school when I was using it the most. I went to Dvorak. Not sure if that's relevant, but if y'all interested, you should search up. I got a great reaction every single time somebody finds out what's Dvorak. Just look it up online. Just Google it. They're like, "How do you type like this?" That's the reaction every single time. Never heard of it? Yeah. My friend pointed me to... Well, he didn't point me to Dvorak specifically. He pointed me to... He pointed me to like alternative keyboard layouts. He uses Colmac, which is kind of close to QWERTY with like... It's QWERTY with a few keys like kind of swapped around. So like, but in general, it's still kind of QWERTY. With a couple like whatchamacallit, like with a couple like improvements. I don't quite remember what his reasoning was, but it was just, and then it was like one of those things where it's like made it super easy to pick, like way easier to pick up because you don't have to relearn everything. But then he put that, I didn't like, before he showed me that he would use Colmac, I didn't know that like even there were these alternative keyboard layouts. And then in uni, I decided, hey, like first year, like as soon as I was like, oh, I should, I was like, oh, okay, I'm in uni, I'm gonna be writing a lot of papers probably and stuff like that. Let's be efficient and use, like, even if it's just statistically, but like I'm just one of those guys that will like optimize things. Probably why I'm a comp sci guy, but I was like, okay, let's just learn. Like, what's the most efficient keyboard layout? And it's like Dvorak. And as I first looked at Colmac because my friend told me, and I was like, yeah, I could do that. And then I found Dvorak, which is apparently even more, like it's completely built from the ground up. Memes. Motorsport memes. Anyway, it's completely different. Fully whatchamacallit, like statistically driven kind of keyboard layout. Ew. Yeah. It's statistically made so that I think the general statistic I quote, I think it's like, it's not specifically 80%. I don't remember, it's a bit higher, a bit lower. It's definitely not around 80%, but essentially about 80% of all words we type, like, I guess an easier way to say what I want to say is if you look up like Dvorak heat map. So basically 80% of the time for Dvorak, your hands are on the home, you're clicking a key on the home row, which means that it's faster. So you don't have to move your hands really. And the other thing that it tries to promote is that it leaves all the vowels on one hand. So then you do a lot of like, because it's faster to type if you can like alternate between left and right hand. That's just how it is. And having all vowels on one hand and like the rest are all the other like consonants and stuff on the other hand, it promotes that sort of behavior where you swap hands. More efficient. Where are the rest of the keys? Dvorak? They're all there. The keys are all there. Yeah, it's more efficient. Think of like all the common words you type, right? Like the, THE. Like there you type that a lot, and all of that is on the home row. Like you never leave the home row on that layout, but imagine how you'd have to type it in QWERTY, right? The T is at the top left, and then the H is like not where your hand actually is. You have to stretch a little bit. It's still home row, but then your E is also. So like 2/3 of that word that is super common, you have to move your finger off the home row, assuming that you're like taking the standard stance. That's why a lot of like fast QWERTY typers don't actually have their hand on the home row. If you actually look it up, it's actually kind of interesting. Like the speed typers, like hundreds of, like 100, 200 word per minute guys. If they're on QWERTY, they're not even putting their fingers on the home row. THE is a good example. And AND is also a good example. Actually, not really. It's, you get off home row once with N. But like, and you don't leave home row. The end, you don't leave home row either. Anything with an E. E is super common, right? This is the most common letter in the English language, I think. But it's not on the home row. Yeah, it's just honestly like whether or not it actually made a difference, it's hard for me to tell because I can't A/B myself. But it's something I just kind of committed to. And then it actually ended up working because now I'm in comp sci, so I use the keyboard a lot. Plus at the company I work for, and like whenever you get to larger companies or higher up, you do less like even like pure coding and more just writing stuff up, like documents and stuff like that to like design the program and stuff like that. And I've ended up having to write more, and then so it feels like I think I got my money's worth switching to Dvorak, kind of. Yeah, once you see a heat map, it makes way more sense. It's just basically that 80% of the time you're staying on the home row. Whereas QWERTY, it's like E is on the top left, and that's super common, and like T's, S's. S's is a fine, but T is also up there, and it's like T and E being like you reach for all that with the same hand, which also slows you down. They're like quick QWERTY and then quick Dvorak typers. Like I think people have come to the realization that's not like a pure speed thing. As long as you like adjust QWERTY. Again, as I mentioned, like when you don't put your hand on the home row, like a lot of them just hover over the E key. I think like Peiha types is like one of those guys where if he like doing any top-down typing, like he's like a pretty quick QWERTY typer, and his hands aren't on the home row from what I remember. So it's kind of like weird, right? Like if you're taught, like the most efficient way to use QWERTY is not the way that, you know, when you're a kid and people teach you how to use the keyboard. That's not the most efficient way to use QWERTY. It's not to stay on the home row, whereas Dvorak is designed for you to stay on the home row. So plus the QWERTY, like while it wasn't designed to be like as slow as possible, it was designed so that the most common keys are as far apart as possible for typewriters. It wasn't necessarily to slow them down, but it's just to prevent them from jamming, right? So it's like a legacy thing. Q under E, yes. Yeah, because you don't never use Q. When do you use Q? So you can kind of be tucked away, and then it's like you can use it once in a while, and that's all you need. Stick to your QWERTY. Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you, like, I'm not advocate or anything. I think whatever you're comfortable with. I just made the switch because that's just me. I don't know, I was just like kind of wanted to like, a part of it was also like it felt cool to use a different layout as well, right? So email your friend. Heat message. Let's see. Wait a minute. Wait, you're actually talented. What the frick? Wait a minute. Do you really want to go into comp sci? Okay, this seems more like a hobby thing than anything, I think. But he recently started, but that's cool. But if you want to pursue an art, that may be cool. Even like digital stuff. Okay, so here's a sketching assignment. I'm not. It's okay. It's not an assignment. It's just if you want to and you have free time and you're kind of motivated to try and do this. You can try and like, if you're just like looking for things to sketch, you can try and sketch a model. What does my voice? What does my voice sound like it to you? That would. What type of anime-like character would it work with? Lol. It doesn't have to be good because I'm not like using this art, your art directly. Like I'm just. I think I've said this on stream before or not. I just need a guy to like sort of get the concept right, and then I can give it to an actual person to make the actual art in the model. Because I'm scared to be that guy, or like that typical troublesome girlfriend meme or stereotype where it's like you ask them like where you want to go to for food, and they're like, I can go for anything, and then you just list, and then the guy just starts listing like 10-20 different restaurants, and then they're like, nah, I don't like that one, and then like over and over. I don't want to be that guy to the guy end up like having to commission, because I honestly don't know what I want, but I probably will be able to tell you what I don't want. I can clearly tell you, it's like, that doesn't seem like the vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Give it a shot sometime. Hey, no worries, no pressure or anything. It's just whenever you remember, or if you're just feeling like you need a little bit of inspiration or something. That's there for you. As an option. How to get F122 for free? I don't know. Is it in Discord? What is in Discord? The Vorak? Oh, I'm in MNJ Gaming. Welcome, welcome. No, I don't know how to get F122 for free. You probably Google it. I mean, piracy is not hard to learn. Why are there 3 event laps, bro? Like, seriously? Oh, the renders. Yeah, it's a private message. I don't know if Tenno wants to, he could put it in like in the channel, but it's up to him. No pressure though. I don't know where you put it though. Probably put it in Car Talk maybe. Or memes if you don't want anybody to see it. How does that work, by the way? Like, do people just post? Is it like a Discord group for like Assetto mods and stuff, and then like people just hang out in there? Not hang out, but more like people just go there to like ask for work or like looking for missions or something like that. Oh, that's how like the live like I'm in the live 2D Discord server. It's like people are like trying to like sell their services for models and stuff like that. I haven't looked in a while now though. It's like I never like took the leap trying to get it done. Plus the market is pretty crap right now for this stuff. I don't know if the VTuber sort of trend has died down yet though, but like things got more and more expensive and stuff like that because of the whole VTuber boom and everybody doing it. Ow. Bit of runoff here. Interesting runoff areas here. What is it supposed to be? It's just... Oh wow, this is a fast... Ooh, we're banking. I always like a good banking. Full track, full track. so that's why I'm also like, I'm also kind of socially awkward, especially like it's always tough for me to talk to strangers. But once I get to know people, I'm pretty open. So I'm introverted in the sense that I don't like meeting strangers or anything. But once I have good friends, I love to talk to them. So in general, if nobody knows me, they'll think I'm kind of introverted. People that know me is like, you're kind of extroverted. Honestly, don't know which one. Although I really do like my quiet times and stuff like that though. So I personally think I'm introverted, but I can see why people could say I'm extroverted, especially if I'm good friends with somebody. Channeling my inner extrovert by streaming and onto y'all, but this is definitely not hard for an introvert to do. Actually, no, that's wrong. Introverts might find this difficult. I think I can just go flat here, though. Yeah, especially because if I hit any of the props here. You put the link for the Discord after the race. If you go !Discord, I think it works on YouTube. I don't quite remember if I set it up on the YouTube Nightbot though. You think I'm extra? Yeah, no, that's fine. I can totally understand where you're coming from. Let's test it. I thought I added it. Wait, let's see if Nightbot's paying attention. Yeah, it's there. Wait, was it not part of the channel before? What the frick? What? Nightbot just completely failed. Let's try it again. Let me know if the link works. Should be in there now. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah, okay, that's definitely my YouTube. Top chatter is techno. Yeah, okay, so he sees that. Wait, let me try and fix this. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Working now. I thought just slow. Yeah, I also like really don't want to be. I think I'm like. I really don't want to be like a menace to society, which is why I want to get like a general idea of what I want before I commission anybody. But we'll see. That's still a project. It's kind of in the back burner until I meet somebody that ideally what I'd do is probably like invite dude out for dinner and then we just sit there and like have a ton of pizza or whatever. Just like I'd pay for that, but it's like, and then just like talk about it. That would be that's the dream, but that would be ideal. But I'd have to have a friend that does that. And I have no friends. My one friend is depressed. He's not that great at art. The other guys are coworkers that I don't necessarily want involved in the stream. I want to separate like IRL work from like the stream, so plus none of them are artists anyway. They're all comp sci people. You know, I work at a tech company, obviously. Hoonigan man, who is this dude? Oh, that guy's going wide. I recently like started talking to him again, but I don't know how much of it was that I got him a birthday gift or said happy birthday to him. And now he's gone back to radio silent. So I'm kind of sad. But I'll treasure our limited interaction for what it was, for what it is. Mostly majoring comp sci. What else to do? Have you had like any like computer like programming experience? Like, did you have like a club at school or something? Because that's like what a lot of people I've talked to before have said. Okay, yeah, then that's fine. If you enjoyed that, then you're good to go. Yeah, I didn't have, our school didn't have that kind of stuff. Like, there's like no, my high school. So the only reason, like, I was in uni and I had to take a prereq. Comp sci was one of them. I was like, oh, I like computers, so like I was like, why not? And I took it. I was like, okay, I really like this. I ended up really liking it, and I switched. And after like flunking out for like, I initially was going into actuarial science. You really don't need to know what it is, but it's basically a lot of math because you use the type of math I was thinking about learning was like was able to put calculate things that don't have a value. Like an actuarial scientist is the guy that is able to come up with a formula or come up with like how much you pay for the life insurance, like based off all the risks and stuff like that. So that would have been my life. It's a lot of hard math. I Like, think about how hard that is to quantify, you know, like risk, stuff like that. I know it's initially going to school for that, but because of that, then like for all like math courses you needed to take comp sci for like a semester. I took that, I was like, wait, I enjoy this way more than the, you know, calc whatever, or like discrete mathematics whatever I was taking. It was all pure math. I was like, and then I basically essentially like got super demotivated because I was also alone. I was a transfer in, so I took like a little 16-month program before actually going to actual uni. I have an associate's in liberal arts, which is what I got from that 16-month program. What ended up happening was it's a compressed program, so you go through like 2 years worth in 16 months, which sounds like a great idea. But you just don't have a summer, essentially. Summer vacation. But the problem is not even like the fact that I didn't have the vacation. I think it was fine not having the summer vacay. It's the fact that you're then transferring in for a winter semester, which wrecked my social life at uni. But since I was going into it, like I had like a ton of credits already, so I had a mix of like first year courses that were specific to the uni and like second, third year courses. Yeah. How much math did you take? I think I did all the calcs. Once I got to like, I don't remember what it's called, like theoretical some stuff. Like once you had to like model in MATLAB, that's when I stopped. But that is of course like, that will depend on the school and what they deem relevant for comp sci. But even calc isn't super necessary for comp sci. At my uni, it was like kind of one of those things where they just force you to take calc as a kind of general year one thing. Or no, you just have to have calc before you graduate, essentially. So it's less specific to comp sci. Realistically, you don't need it. The one thing you do need though for comp sci is logic. So you need good discrete math. A whole different thing. It's not even like got like nothing to do with calc. Like proofs, theories. You'll probably have done a little bit of this in like geometry. So like think that, but like harder. Like much harder. That's something you'll have to do for comp sci. Because that teaches you like basic logic and how ANDORs work. And stuff like that. I think that's the only real math you really need. And it's like consistent between all unis. Whether or not you take calc is up to the program. Pretty sure you'll have to take at least 1 year, 1 semester or 2 of calc. But that could be covered by your AP classes. Depending on the uni though, they might only, like if you take like BC, because I think you're taking BC calc, some of them might not take that as second semester, so you only like skip 1 semester, which is kind of BS. I'm still finding X. What X? Oh, whoops. Talk about like an ex-girlfriend. I don't know. I'd have to have an like a real girlfriend first before I could have an ex. The stick man has not found a stick woman to be with. Am I still finding X? Oh, in algebra? No. I mean in calculus. Calculus is essentially just harder algebra. But you start doing stuff like X and Y at the same time, and Z. It's not even just X anymore, it's Y, Z as well. And once you get above, you get Z's. 3D space. Someday he will. We'll see. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like fully mentally prepared myself for being like the bachelor rich uncle that's gonna like all the cousins' kids. Actually, I won't be an uncle. Technically, because I'm an only child. I won't be like a direct uncle of anybody, but I have cousins that will probably have kids. They're all like, all my cousins are actually all my cousins except for one is married or will be married soon. It's engaged / married. 2 cousins are getting married this coming year, 2024, which is kind of exciting. But so then if I ever see their kids, they'll know me as the rich bachelor uncle. I'm rich not because like I will be like actually earn a lot of money, but because I don't have to spend any money on tamales. I can just save money by myself. We all know how much that stuff costs. Just treating my dad to dinner, I already know, like, lunches and stuff. Yeah. No danke. Oh, Chiori's gonna be 4.5. Gotcha. Thank God. I need that character. So, Taketatsu Ayana. I got a tree outfit. Thanks. Game? That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, so I'll be like, my cousins are gonna hate me if they ever bring their kids to me, because I'll just like buy them stuff, or even if they don't bring them to me, I can just buy them stuff anyway. Ekbalam. Where's Ekbalam? Is it here? Oh, it's here. In the caves. I'll spoil them. Actually, or I probably won't actually. I'll just be the rich uncle that doesn't actually give them anything. I'm too stingy. I know who I am. Sound like your uncle? Is that a good thing? I don't even know. Sounds stormy. Then I only need a Volkswagen. Oh no, they don't count that. Let's do a cyclone, why not? How? In what way, Mohammed? Could you expand on that? This has drag tires, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but Oh, there it is. There's the hole you drop down. Okay, let's just do it in the air here. Perfect. That's a good photo. With Ruby. This is a good photo. It's like seconds before disaster. Like in being generous. Yeah. Right. That was probably relevant until up to the point I said I was might be stingy and not give my cousin's kids anything, but Chevy Nova 69. Nice year. Are these all 69? No way. Wait, I don't know which 69 it is. Damn. Too nice. Too nice. Nova. Okay. Nova. Bel Air. Nova at... Wait, I don't have Nova? Wait. What? Oh wait, here it is. I was tripping. Do. Okay, what's the speed I gotta go at here? 100 miles an hour. Okay, that seems a bit ambitious. I can try it though. I think I can go from here maybe. Playing instruments, yeah. Quite a few. I play drums, guitar. I used to learn piano. Got to like 5th grade level. Good for piano, guitar. I'm good enough to play at church. Same thing with drums. I played the tenor sax at school. I mean, everybody's played the recorder, so that's not much. At some point I played the harmonica, but I've completely forgotten how to do that now. And my voice doesn't count, but I was in like a lot of choirs and stuff in high school. Our high school actually like had a higher music, like our music department had a bigger budget than our sports department, and our sports department kept on complaining about it. I was there. It was kind of hilarious. Oh my god, how many Nissans do I have? Sheesh. Oh, this is an interesting remix of this song. This has the DNA, the V6 DNA already. The VQ DNA here. No, it wasn't enough points. How many points do I need? 3k more. Damn. Yeah, I just have to tune this car real quick.
Welcome back, Master Chief.
Not sure I like this remix more than the original song. Car. Thank you, Nalek. Excuse me. Thank you for the car. I remember you. Brid. How about you? I know. What instrument do you play? Other than the keyboard that we all play. Haha, jokes. Bass and guitar. I'm on fire. Bass. Yeah, I could like... I play quote-unquote bass in the sense that I know how to play it for... like when I was at church. That was literally just playing like the same, like the chord with like the single string. So I didn't know anything past like playing single string or single notes. So if the music said you gotta play the E chord, then I just play E. So I don't know how to slap or do anything more complicated than finding the note and playing it. That's why I usually tell people I don't play bass. It sounds pretty dope. Still. Slapping is fun. I like slap the bass, but like I don't know how to do it. So I just kind of like it sounds cool, but I don't actually play it. I just kind of like when we're setting up, I like slapping the strings, acting like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. I don't know how to put a note to it. Plus, I don't think my the peeps would appreciate me trying to slap thing to distract everybody. Yeah, this is like a dirt vehicle, but it should be okay. Doubt this is that tight on timing. I've got an LS in it. Wait, I went the wrong way. Alright, driving skills trumps everything. Smash. Snowman smash. Let's do that. I should learn how to try to. I don't actually own a base myself. So unfortunate. I only played it at church. There's 1, 2, 3, 11. What is this? 10, no? Counted that. There you go. I miscounted. Back mono. Let's drive the back mono. What projects have you been working on? You said that you were finishing up some projects, just some like group presentations or whatnot. 5 great speed skills. That's good because I already tuned this. Gotcha. Philosophy. Yo and Econ. Econ? What are you presenting for Econ? Did I do it? I need one more. There we go. Road circuit race. Okay. Some feels kind of freeform. That's cool. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it said single race. If it's more than one race, I'm cheesing it with Event Labs. That's just how it be. So what did you choose for a topic? PTV Mr. Live. Okay, so this car can't turn. Seems like a lot of understeer. Is a dirt tune? No way. Are pretty good, but it just doesn't like turning. I can't get on the power early. Monsters of Motorsport. Oh, that's cool. Rich energy. You gotta do oh, I know you're already finished, but I'd have definitely taken the time to do it if I did that. Highlight rich energy. That crap was it did Haas so dirty. I think the guys like even teased that they were gonna come back to F1 again. It's hilarious. Alright, I gotta get closer to these guys here. There he is. As you get close enough, they slow down. Yeah, that guy in front. Don't know what it is with these drivatars. Once you catch them, they're just like, they just completely lose all their pace. Just pull away from them so easy, even though it's so hard to catch up to them in the first place. Take a photo. Okay. Sure. Nice, and we're done. Alright, time for the championships. Do the dirt real quick. They're just like talking about like, so you were probably just doing just general like the idea of how sponsorships work and like and economically. How both sides kind of need them or something. That's like the one thing with needed dirt. None of these are dirt cars. Cool. I wouldn't mind a friggin' dirt Mustang. 700. I don't need this. Government intervention with sponsors. Oh wait, I've never heard of that. That's cool. I didn't know that was the thing. Oh, and that even Alex doing tunes like this now. He's back on the grind? Question mark? Deal with cover companies. Yeah, I heard about that. I've heard about that. Marlboro with their Mission E on Formula 1. I think they're finally actually fully like barring that now. Like, they're not that, like, I don't remember which year they said that they were going to. Oh, this is road again. God dang it. I totally forgot the assignment was not to do road. Damn it. This is a road tune. That's real drive, yeah, probably. Let me see. Wait, is there gonna be Avatar next year? Yes. Avatar is still around. Have you seen the new Sauber name? That perhaps hilarious to me. I don't even know. It's so long, even I don't remember it off the top of my head. Freaking ridiculous. Oh, they don't use this car. Sure. View share code is the same one. 800. Yeah. Do it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to search some stuff up, so I wasn't here. Technically, some still do. With BMW engines? No. BMW is no longer with F1. What's it called? The new team name. Team. Something to do with like Sauber. Sauber F1 team. What's it gonna be called now? Oh, here it is. Let me read it for you. As soon as I get this started. It's gonna be Sauber will be rebranded as Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. I actually couldn't believe it. That Kick is going to be a title sponsor in F1. It's like if Twitch was a sponsor. Like Amazon is a sponsor for Ferrari AWS. And like F1 in general with all their like AWS integration stuff. But I guess Amazon's still bigger because it like they basically sponsor the whole of like just F1 in general. But when it comes to teams, they only sponsor Ferrari, kind of not even as the title sponsor, so it doesn't show up in the name of the car. But Kick is, so it's like if Twitch, it became like one of these cars where it had Twitch in them. Kick is owned by Stake, by the way. Same people. Online gambling, online casino site. That's where they're getting their money from. And it's also why like everybody on Kick, the streams on like a lot of like the streamers on Kick just stream gambling content, and they do it on Stake. So it's actually not that crazy because like even last year I think Stake was already part of the Sauber name, although it wasn't called Sauber, it was Alfa Romeo. I'm not sure, I'm a bit iffy and I can't look anything up while I'm driving. Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, that's gonna be a interesting. I think everybody's just gonna call them Sauber, honestly. Like all the commentary, nobody's gonna say their full name, right? But AlphaTauri was rumored to have been talking with like Hugo Boss and like I think and Adidas. I remember Boss was one of them. I don't remember if it was Adidas or something. But at some point, they were talking about probably naming the team like Boss, like Hugo after Hugo Boss or Adidas, about a title sponsorship. But I think like those, I think either they didn't pan out, or as soon as the rumors hit, Red Bull kind of realized that nobody wanted a Adidas team or like a Hugo Boss team on the grid. So the public response was not good, so I think they scrapped it. So either that, or they scrapped it, or those talks weren't going so well. Just broke down themselves. Technically, I think there is going to be a name change from what I heard. I think they're gonna be like Racing Bulls or something. Their fashion brand must not have done very well, even with the AlphaTauri name. AlphaTauri was supposed to be like the Red Bull fashion brand or whatnot. I don't know how that went. Toyo. The tire makers? Oh, Toyota. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, no, it's not up to us or anything, but like, if Honda. If Honda even like thought about did this whole like in and out thing so many times, like Toyota's not gonna come back, especially with their like they both had bad stints in F1 when they were there. They didn't actually like get a ton of success. Like Toyota and Honda's both like factory teams didn't actually get any success. Honda at least had engine supplier success with like the old McLaren and now with Red Bull. Boy, do they hate themselves for leaving the sport right as they win the world championship. And then now they're coming back in 2020, 2026 with Aston. If Alonso is still there, it's gonna be fire memes. At 2026 GP2 engine. Yeah, I'm more bummed on the Red Bull side because last time their dominance was cut by the engine supplier not doing very well. So they had the whole like Vettel dominance before the turbo hybrid in the V8 era. And then Renault like fumbled it. I guess it's not even just Renault. Renault, Ferrari both fumbled it. Only maybe it's hard to say they fumbled it. Maybe it's just that for Mercedes got it really right. Because if like two of the teams have crappy engines, 2 out of the 3 suppliers have crap engines, then, you know, it's not, I don't think, it's less that they dropped the ball and more that Mercedes was just so far ahead. He was there when Ham was a rookie. True. They're the old guards now. I'm gonna go to bed. Alright, see you, bud. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by and talking and keeping me company, bro. Best of luck with your projects and all that stuff towards the end of the year. And your finals as well. Best of luck. See ya. That's how OG is. Yes, he is. How many years do you think Alonso's gonna stay in the league? Well, not league, stay in F1. That's all I get. It's him and LeBron are the old guys that are sticking around, that are still performing at a top level, and people are like, oh my god, breaking all expectations. Whoops. Get too slidey this car. 3 at most, do you think? Do you think he actually is trying to win a champ? Well, okay, I think everybody wants to be winning a championship. At some point, you must realize that you're not really on for that physically anymore. Who knows? Maybe Alonso might pull one out. Although looking at the Aston Martin car development trajectory, ain't looking good. They completely dropped the ball. They're what, like essentially the second fastest car in the beginning of the 2024 season, 2023 season. Consistently scoring right behind Red Bull, essentially. And they just haven't done anything. I don't think Fernando will have a lot of chances. I think once 2026 hits, he'll be done. Like that's just kind of like this period will be his last chance of trying to win a championship. Because I think once he hits the 2026, I think even he's gonna be like bored. Unless he's like guaranteed, like if like a top team wants him and wants him there, I think he might do it. But like if he can't get onto one of the like already winning teams, then I don't think he'll do it. I think he's done. Yeah, definitely though. It's not a great sign for the future, like the 2024 season. You know what I mean? It's like we have so like they pulled one out, right? With this year, 2023, literally nobody was expecting them to be this good to get out right at the beginning, right? And then they were, and they like, and then it seemed like they just didn't develop the car at all. And then so then the question is it more likely that they'll come out in 2024 and suddenly like have a surprise everybody again because nobody's expecting anything from them, or is it gonna be like their natural trajectory so far, which is that they kind of improve a little bit but not by good enough? Which is more likely? Of course, like even like, you know, just in general, the idea that they won't come out with a banger is probably more likely than they will. But you know, I'd be down to be surprised. It was a great thing, a great surprise when we earlier this year when they came out firing on all cylinders. Like I'm totally down for more Alonso just fighting the car and like dragging that thing around while we look at how far apart he is from Lance Stroll. Still can't believe Lance Stroll gets another year. That dude, even as a Canadian, it's hard to root for the guy. Very, very hard. We'll see though. Maybe this year, without like the whole injury at the very beginning, you might do better. He's gotta. The dude's gotta avoid. What was he doing? He like, I think it was like a bicycle accident or something, right? Where he injured his wrists. Beginning of the season, right before the start of the season. The dude's gotta avoid the bicycle. It'll be like 2023. You think? Oh, you have a lot of faith. They have to basically like leapfrog their development again. Nobody was expecting them to go from 2022 to 2023 because they like leapfrogged and like had a huge gain. But a lot of people credit the new technical officer that they was it Dan Follows or something, the guy's name? I don't remember. But he was on Red Bull for that, and then his first like actual official like he was there like since 2022, but he couldn't do anything for the 2022 car. But so a lot of people attribute it to that, but again, it's just gonna be him this time around. Like there's nothing special about this next car, so we'll see. I'm down for them to catch up. Merc is gonna be interesting to look at though. Mercedes, because I'm pretty sure they're scrapping their zero pod. I think that's all, but like that's confirmed essentially. I think they're gonna keep trying that zero pod thing. So I don't know how that's gonna work because they basically have to bank on like their redesign like kind of hitting the ground running, because they can't afford to like restart from the beginning compared to like Red Bull and stuff like that. Red Bull and Ferrari have had, you know, a whole 2 years with a large side pod design, whereas like And you could argue that Ferrari is on its own path as well, but anyway, a bathroom here. I would definitely say that Ferrari, with like the fact that they have a side pod from the very beginning, like that's closer to Red Bull than Merc was, so it was a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, I love, like, I don't know if you remember, like, you've seen, but like I love there was a scene in Drive to Survive for 2022 where like Russell, like when they're like lined everybody's cars up and they're like, it looks fast, and then it's like everybody, and then it's just a meme. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, Ferrari is definitely pivoting, because even their last their upgrades to the Ferrari were make it more Red Bull like, so everybody is like accepted the Red Bull kind of concept as being like superior now. I guess it's not surprising. But Merc is the furthest away, or has always been the furthest away. So basically, if they want to like kind of continue on where they like stay in second as they were, which is kind of hilarious considering how Ferrari was undisputed second in the 2022 season, how far Ferrari's kind of fallen back. But Mercedes basically have to hit the ground running if they don't want to lose second to Ferrari again, because they have to kind of redo their whole car concept. I wonder if Ferrari's gonna still like try and keep some of Ferrari concept in the car to differentiate themselves. I mean, whoever's playing catch up always has a tough deal anyway, because you're only gonna be like basing your stuff off like previous years data, whatnot, stuff you saw from previous years, like 2023, like watching Red Bull, looking at their concept. I guess one thing is kind of annoying as a Red Bull fan, as a Max Verstappen fan, was when Perez binned that car into the wall in Monaco and revealed their underfloor to everybody. I'm still annoyed. Like, obviously it was an accident and didn't mean to, but it's just so unlucky that it like turned out to be Monaco. So like everybody, like the car's gonna be needs to be lifted, and everybody literally saw the bottom of the car. Okay, C-Class, 1/5 for Ferrari. Yeah, but if they both redo their concept, then like Verstappen and Red Bull is in a good spot. Is more likely to, unless of course if they all like nail it their concept change. But that's rare and not the norm, so can't copy it. But they can copy the ideas. And clearly people were like, oh my goodness, Red Bull's floor looks so much more complex than ours. Like, they definitely like could learn from that. Although we have to keep in mind that they can learn, but they are well. This is last year's car, right? Next year. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Red Bull's strategy here is, because from what people have said, essentially the RB19 is what, like, from what Christian Horner, like, you have to take him with a grain of salt, of course, because this might be just like one like PR speak, but he has stated that essentially they just worked the RB19 was based on the RB18. 70% out of the parts are basically just the RB18, and then they just reduced the weight, which is the big change, plus like suspension and stuff, from RB18 to RB19. So it was largely based on RB18, because towards the end of the year, even like we could see that car was insane. Remember, like, when we got the Spa and then just watch Verstappen take that engine penalty and just like re-race it. So we knew the RB18 was good even towards the end of the last year, because it was just pulling away from Ferrari. Ferrari was nowhere near at that point, so it's kind of almost just a continuation. But with RB20, I don't know. Do they like continue carrying over, or do they like go for a new? I think even Adrian Newey's talked about this before, where it's like when you have such a successful car, do you know, go from scratch again if you think you think you have a great idea, or you keep building off of this guy and then hope and pray that there's enough headroom in the car concepts that you can keep developing it out and be ahead of your rivals. I don't know. Let's test 10 seconds for Ocon, yes. Ocon is the penalty genius. If you want a penalty, just ask him. He'll get one for you. He'll never fail to deliver there. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of some things I think about. As a Verstappen fan, I just want Red Bull to keep going. Dude, have you realized that Verstappen is third, essentially tied for third again for a win streak as of right now? He's got 7. His record was 10. The record that he was like his like that's first all time is 10. I looked it back, I was like, wait, he's already 7. Like, if let's say Red Bull gets it right again and the rivals don't get it, are like still playing catch up, like that's at least like first two races, and then he'll be at 9 and he'll be 1 to tie his own record. And anyway, hey Zevo, third. Yeah, he's tied for third for the streak because he has 7. I think 3 other people have 7 wins in a row, because he himself is first. Then you have at 10 wins. Then you have Vettel, which is the previous first place, with 9 wins, and then like there's 3 or 4 people with a 7 streak. Donated blood yesterday. Nice. Giving back to the community, to the world. I see. Any news from work or from potential work? Yeah, figures. Yeah, so it's like Verstappen only need, so like, and it's like almost likely, right? Like, of course, I might be jinxing it, but like with Mercedes and Ferrari changing their like clearly like needing to change their concept to match Red Bull's, like to move towards the Red Bull style, it's unlikely that they will like leapfrog Red Bull and be super competitive when they're just basically following in their footsteps. Weekend. Ah, I see. True. I forgot you're a day ahead, essentially, of me. Oh god, why is this guy turning left? So... it's very likely that Verstappen will end up just... or actually, if it's not Verstappen, it might be Perez, but I doubt it will be Perez. But like, it's clear that Verstappen is likely that to win the first two races, just based on the fact that their rivals have to copy their concept. So I think at least 2 races is locked, and at that point he's at 9. He's at 9. Even first 3 races, even, because nobody really brings up upgrades that often anymore. So I think like it's very likely that he'll just get another 3 race wins, and then he'll have tied his 10th place. Or no, his 10 streak. Especially with the cost cap these days, people aren't really like putting out a lot of their upgrades. They're not just trying stuff anymore because they can't. That's kind of insane, no? Like, he's very likely to have his own streak, get back on a streak again. Break it again. Kind of insane to think about, though. He needs to make Perez pass and win sometime. I think Perez is going to be ahead of him. Ever? Like on pure merit? It shouldn't be across multiple seasons. Why do you say that? I mean, doesn't that make it more impressive that you can continue your streak then? Because you stayed consistently fast? I don't know. I'm just. Sounds better. Yeah. Luckily, as a Verstappen fan, his 10 was in statistical season 2, so. So his is like just uber impressive. I don't necessarily mind the streak carrying over, but I see your point. One is much more just limited. Because you just have less races to work with. There's like a hard cap on like when you can no longer break the streak. Kind of like the championship points. That's interesting though. Regardless, since the stat is tracked across seasons, he's only 3 away from matching his own again. 3 in the beginning of the season. Let's go, Red Bull. Wait, when are we coming back? Oh wait, we have to get to 2024 first. Such a long wait. Luckily, I never watched those ceremonies or anything, so I only watch like the recaps because I just can't stay up and watch the actual races. I'd rather stream stuff like that. So I haven't experienced the national anthem trauma. It was a boring season. Hey, as a Verstappen fan, it was great. Great season. I think it's like it's boring in the sense that you knew who won, but if you could like step back and remove Verstappen, like if you just like, you know, accepted the fact that, you know, he's gonna win, let's just take second as the other thing, it's exciting. It's heckin' exciting. No one car was clearly going to be there at for second. Kind of insane, actually. And like the amount of points separating Ferrari and Mercedes right at the end, like what was it, 3 points or something? It's not bad, no? That's I understand that, like, you know, there's an argument to be made that like second doesn't really matter. We only really care about the first place, but so I fully understand that some people can take this as a boring season. I liked it though. Like, let's just say that Red Bull are the outliers, right? So it's like outside of Red Bull, the racing has been close. So the regs have been working, and people are like, no, regs aren't working because Red Bull's so far ahead, they're dominating again. I mean, Red Bull's just doing Red Bull. They just got it right. What do you want them to do, man? Like, the cost cap's not working. It's like, I mean, I don't know. Anyway. Dominant in one driver's hands. Exactly. That's that as well. It's like the fact that it's not just Red Bull dominating, although they are doing well. Like, they're running on all cylinders. Like, there's no doubt. Like, their strategy's on point. They didn't have a Ferrari moment. You know, it's like in general they're doing well, and even like in Perez is kind of credited Perez for like all his recovery drives, even though he really shouldn't need to do the recovery drives if he just, you know, qualies correctly. But apart from that, like, clearly there's something. It's definitely just Verstappen though. Good luck. All right, thanks, Mohammed. Thanks for dropping by. It was great talking. Always fun. The fact that Max didn't DNF a single time. Yeah, the dude's a machine. Although they have said that being in the front, if you're just front running everything, like you don't like the car, you can run it at lower engine power and stuff like that, so your like reliability also is better and all that. But partially it's just like then Max has to be good enough to stay there and stuff like that anyway, because Perez obviously can't do it. But the dude's definitely a machine, really. Although part of me thinks that if the championship were ever close, he dude might just revert back to like 2019 or sorry, not 2019, 2020, where he's like elbows out on his like versus his opponents. I don't think he's like changed that much in that sense. People can say that he's like matured in the way he races, but I think it's just the fact that the car's so good that he knows he doesn't have to elbows out. Like, he'll just pass them eventually. There's no need to force the move anymore, but if... Hopefully it's if and when, but if... he ever has like equal-ish cars, I think we might see a bit more of that sort of risk-taking again from Verstappen, but... Tried Lego Fortnite and Rocket Racing yesterday. Oh wait, Rocket Racing came out? The arcade racer by Rocket League developers? I thought it wasn't released yet. I was thinking about trying it. Oh, it's on Fortnite. Oh, I thought it was a separate game. Okay, then I'm not playing it. I don't want to download Fortnite again. I mean, it is Mario. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like Mario Kart, then I'll just like finally maybe possibly like a Mario Kart alternative. Everybody who tried that like split second or whatnot has no power-ups. Oh, no power-ups. Pure driving? There's no quote-unquote balancing mechanic? Oh, okay, that kind of sucks then. The whole reason why Mario Kart is fun is because like bad drivers get a ton of power-ups, so they have fun like just throwing that stuff, and the guy in front like it kind of bunches the guys up, which makes for more fun racing in general. So you can have fun even when you're at the front or at the back. Oh god, I forgot. I thought it was final lap. Oops. Yeah, but that sucks. Okay, less hyped on it. People pitched it like Mario Kart, but then I thought there would be power-ups. It's like Rocket League has power-ups. I thought they would like just, you know, expand on that or something. But anyway. Hopefully Verstappen gets to break his record of 10 wins. Only needs 4 more, and he's at 11. And then he'll be first and second. It's crazy to think about. Right now he's first and third. I don't think they would allow repeat entries anyway, but he would technically be third. The finals? Oh, the finals is a game? I haven't heard about it. What type of game is it? Three v3 shooter. Oh, that's cool. Strap money bank. Oh, interesting. Sounds like a novel idea. The everybody's trying to keep each other from getting the money, right? That's like a more advanced form of like capture the flag almost. That's cool though. Looter shooter. PvP looter shooter. Last 10 seconds. Yeah, that sounds like the people that really like the division, the online for the division, extracting gear and stuff. Yeah, it seems fun. Definitely like a game with friends, because you can all like fail together. If like you can all feel bad together if y'all get wiped. Yeah, I imagine. Division is a third-person game, so definitely probably like makes sense for that to be a slower game. How about that kind of that concept where it's like PvP and everybody. It's all PvP and everybody trying to get out with what they can. Risk, and then they can either risk a large amount or they can go smaller, all or nothing, or they do smaller amounts, stuff like that. So that's cool. Glad you're finding more games to enjoy outside of motorsport. It's the general consensus is that it's not a very good game. I thought people were hyped on it, but we're high on it. But then I came back from a month and like it's review bombed. Well, it seemed like people were liking it before I left. I touch motorsport in 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, I see. But yeah, it was news to me. I thought it was like people were like, oh, it's a nice breath of fresh air. People like Nalek and stuff like that are playing that instead of Horizon and all that. They're like enjoying it, and then then like came back, and then there's like video essays on what people saying what they got wrong on the game. Like, and then that's when I saw that it got review bombed. It's like, oh, not expecting that. But it also makes it highly likely they'll probably go on sale for the holiday season, which is when I'm gonna grab it. Racing tires and full aero. Holiday. From Monday till Thursday. Wait, you're working right now? Oh, traveling. Oh, that's cool. You going back to family, visit family again? Or where are you going? Yeah, I go to mountains. Oh, be camping? Gonna unplug. Still gonna have your phone to do your dailies though, right? If there's like a campsite up there, so it's not really camping. Like they call it glamping if you need a word, but I don't know what you're talking about, so. Ooh, that's the trial. Okay, I gotta fingers crossed we have good teammates. Let's go. Wait, what car is it even? Do I have one? Homologation Heroes. Oh, A-Class? Yes. Okay, I do have it. We're good. This is homologation for racing? Huh. Yeah, I have all these. I have this one in A class, so we're good. Nice. This is an apartment in a village. Oh, okay. Yeah, the GT. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. That's like what people might call glamping. Like glamorous camping. Where you like have like, you're not in a tent, you're in like, I guess you're even like a level above that. Because like glamping is where like you rent out a bunker or something. But yeah, it's just living in the mountain city. Yeah, that's glamping. You say it's glamping because you still have to like stock up the like there's no food there because you're going there with it's not stocked or anything, so you like have to plan out like what you're gonna cook, so there's a bit of that vibe of the camping side there, which is why people keep sort of part of the camping vibe, that glamping. So market 300 million on the street. Yeah, exactly. Glamping. I think Americans would call that camping too, because that's what they do in like LA when they go up into like, I don't remember what it's called, like it's a Bear Mountain or something. I remember like Corridor Digital and like Freddie W went quote unquote camping, and they just this LAN party. They brought like video games and all that stuff. Like that's not real camping, but they called it camping, so. I guess yours is literally just... But that sounds fun. With electricity, so you can have your laptop, so you can do all your dailies and stuff like that. No loss. Yeah, but going back to like meta builds for motorsport, I'm just like, from a game design standpoint, I'm just like thinking about how you could avoid that. Like the first thing that comes to mind would be to like tune all the like upgrades individually per car. So like, you know, if a car's already has good grip, then maybe like the race package doesn't actually, like putting race tires or something doesn't actually improve it that much. Something like that. But then I realized how many cars are there, and then how much tuning that has to happen. And I'm just like, And then on the other side, I'm just like, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a difficult problem to solve. The gamer's perspective, especially as in a multiplayer game, right? If it was like a single player focused game, then you could like incentivize people to not build like that for like, you know, like drift events or something. Then you couldn't build that. Like then you don't build like that. But then like unless you're doing if you're playing online, then you're only doing drift, or you're only doing, then everybody's gonna gravitate towards one build anyway. So there's nothing you can really do if it's like competitive online. So I don't know. I feel for them, but I get what you're saying, that it's boring. If everybody already kind of knows how to build a car. Restart PC. All right, see you, bud. See you in a bit. I'm still on. Hey, my dude is cultured up there with the with the M3 paint job. Oh, whoops. Oh, 22B, but it's not a B-class hero. I should be able to catch this guy. This guy lets me pass. Okay, cool. We have a guy that actually kind of knows how to drive, so we're good. Guys at the back got pulled out for AFK. Some people left. Try to move a game and brick the PC. That's an interesting dilemma. Moving a game, brick the PC. Yikes. Hey, you got lucky with teammates this time around. They're not bots. Nice. Did you hear about the new Did you hear about Sauber's new name? Yeah, so the new Sauber name is going to be, ready for it? Steak F1 Team Kick Sauber. That's their full name now. Everybody's cringing. Oh, Dante, how you doing? Wake up from a nap? Oh god, these guys. Oh, this guy's one of those racers. Guy was getting a bit too close for comfort there. AT might change the name. Yeah, I know. You didn't get baited. At some point, they were in talks to Hugo Boss and stuff like that for a rename. I think the other rumors that those talks fell through. So they're just gonna go with Racing Bulls. People are waiting the AlphaTauri confirm. Not home. Hey, no worries. No need to be sorry. I'm already finished essentially. So. Oh, that was close to the wall. Having some fun there. Yeah. Stake F1 team kick Sauber. What a mouthful. I can't believe Kick, the streaming platform, is gonna be a title sponsor. Stake actually just has endless pockets. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna bathroom here real quick.
We could be flying free, leave our worries below. Safe and sound, no one around. Say the word and we'll go. But baby, we'll fall. We all go dancing down, and paradise is found. We're shaking up the ground, 'cause there ain't no stopping us. So there ain't no stopping us. No, there ain't no stopping us.
All right. What am I gonna do now? I'll play a couple of eliminators. I think I don't want to go online right now. Well, I'm going online, but I just don't wanna be racing right now. I'm gonna do these and then I'll call it a night. I do have to wake up tomorrow. Got a heavy lunch and with my father, who you know, it is kind of my fault that I ignored him the whole time I was in Hong Kong for the month. Now he's just like, we have a bad relationship, we need to talk about this. Okay, bro. I honestly don't know what it's gonna be. It's just not a conversation I want to be having. Do. Wow, I'm not even nowhere near the zone, apparently. Oh, there's one here. Grab it. It's not bad. There you go. Then challenge this guy. He's coming around.
Arena shrinking.
This guy.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh wait, I don't need to go on the highway here. Nice. We take those. There's literally nobody around. Damn. There's nobody here. What the freak? Really? Oh, there it is. Those are some arrows. Forza netcode just needed to pick it up a little bit there. These guys are so close to me. What? I was literally just Forza refusing to load these guys in for me. Great. Going towards these arrows. Oh, this guy's already racing. Damn. These two are about to race. I'll just go to these things. Oh, I'll take this over what I have right now. Well, everybody was racing. That was cool. Everybody's just dropping like flies now. Was it like 8 people immediately dropped? Oh, the guy just disappeared from my radar again. I need somebody, man. We got a Nissan GTR. We got a Merc.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Damn it.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Arena shrinking.
I need some trees or something to be in the way, but I don't think it will be.
In 400 meters, turn sharp right.
Here's the flip here, if possible. Oh, he did. Let's go. Let's go. He's unlucky. He just got that Merc as well from a car drop. Hey, skip 2 levels, not bad. I was definitely about to lose there. Alright. Keep leveling up. Still definitely behind the guy that had the GTR.
Release the car drop.
Oh. Oh, you tried to dodge me. And it was this way.
Turn
Sad.
around when it is safe to do so.
Hey, chill waffle. Welcome, welcome. $11 drivers left.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn sharp right.
Okay, I should be. Am I good to go here? Car is fast.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn sharp left.
You have a Discord? Yes. Mission point Discord will give you a link.
Arena shrinking.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Okay. Oh, there's a guy right here. Just got a car. go for that guy, but at this point, is it worth the risk? Someone has Brocky. Brocky's better, but is this in my Discord? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Wow, this is not even the final zone yet. Oh god. A lot of people are level 10s now. This might be a bit more interesting than I thought. Yeah, I'll just live with this car. And then people like this for final. What a cool par pick in general. Hey, thank you, thank you. There's a car talk channel. You should be putting that in instead, though. Okay. He's gonna shrink soon. Definitely gonna just be on the highway here. My car isn't very fast in a straight line, so the Brocky will probably gap me, but
Arena shrinking.
this is a good race to kind of end the night, though. Or not? Thank you, thank you. Yeah. This is good. I got pretty deep. I'm happy with this. Deep into the whatchamacallit, into the final races, so people are still, oh wait, no.
Head to heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
I've been thinking, lately it's just me against the world. Round and round, I'm caught up in a swirl, trying to dig and trying to burrow. Pressure turn this stone into a pearl. Lessons that I learned when I was thorough, should be coated like a churl. Now I'm really out here on my own.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
400 meters. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. Recalculating route. In 100 meters. Turn left. 200 meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters. Turn right.
Brocky is definitely going to be the fastest one so far. Unless he hits something, which is possible. Let's go through the left here. Brocky hit something. Gonna miss the trees here. Oh, can't do much about this.
Turn left.
No way. Do it? Somehow did it. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Screw you, Brocky.
Congratulate the Eliminator.
Oh, and that's it. I just have to believe. Got lucky. Those two lucky things there. Got the Merc, even though I was supposed to lose because the guy flipped on a jump. Feels bad, I've been there. And then we got this. Alright, cool. Let me just get my music back here. Alright, so with that said, thanks everybody for dropping by. That's gonna be it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with some more, or later today with some more Forza. It'll be a good time to see you guys there. But yeah, just gonna be playing online, some Illuminators. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, Chill Waffle, as per usual. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. See you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, all that good stuff. Bye bye.